So everybody had the same idea this morning. Welcome to another Black Coffee review. Everyone is at Dunkin' Donuts this morning. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's a special day today. It'd be interesting to try to figure out why. Why is everyone out here today? Why is there a line? There's never a line at this Dunkin' Donuts. Every time that I've come here, I guess maybe because of the time of day that I've come here, I've never come here in the morning, I don't think. I think it was like afternoons or late afternoons that I would come here and there would be nobody here. There would be no one here. And then it made me kind of value Dunkin' Donuts less. Because I didn't have to wait for it. I didn't have to wait for it. It made me value it less. This line that I'm waiting in is wrapping around the building here. We have the Dunkin' buildings right here. And then we have Deli Delicious. And then we have two buildings that are vacant. And they had signs before. One of them says auto something. And then the other one is another, it looks like auto parts. Fast auto something. But that's what these were before. There's these two vacant buildings. And then the line is on the other side of where the drive-thru's at. So it's wrapped around, and we're here in beautiful downtown Bakersfield. I left the comfort and safety of my home to come out here to get this coffee, to try it out. Mainly because I ran out of coffee filters. There's something very bizarre. There's a donut stuck on the keypad of this vacant building. See if we could see it. There's a donut. Somebody shoved a donut in the keypad. Yes, that is a classic glazed donut on the keypad of building B. The same kind of line for McDonald's. So it's Saturday morning, everybody's out to go get something from a drive-thru. So that's what the pattern of today is that today we are all coming out of our houses in the morning to get something to eat or to drink coffee. People are probably getting coffee from McDonald's as well. And it probably has less to do with the coffee and more to do with the coffee cup, with the aesthetics. That's what people like. People like colors. McDonald's has the yellow and red. Those are colors that attract the eye and make you hungry. Dunkin' has the orange, brown, and pink. I really love the combination of colors that Dunkin' uses. I don't know what it is. I think it's that pink and orange reminds me of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The 1971 film. I think was it 71? Which would make it 50 years old this year. Wow. But yeah, it reminds me of one of the candies that they have that looked very delicious. I think it was the wrapping that was around a moon pie. It was like a Willy Wonka's version of a moon pie, and it had this bright pink and bright orange. It was the same color scheme that Dunkin' has. I wonder if Dunkin' borrowed that from the film, or if the film borrowed that from Dunkin'. How long has Dunkin' been around? Who knows? It's a mystery. Some things don't make sense, you know. Some things don't make sense. I was sitting in the shade wearing my sunglasses, and I decided to remove them right as I go around the corner of this building and the sun brilliantly reveals itself. So, some things that we do just don't make sense. As you can see, we have rounded the corner, and we can now see the Dunkin drive-through coffee sign and the place we will be ordering from soon, hopefully. I know it's probably unappetizing, but it's part of the reality of the scene that I'm in. A dumpster full of bees. So I finally got the coffee and the donuts. It was a long wait, but I think it was worth it because I got a new cup. Look at that. It's Dunkin abbreviated. It's DNKN with a little apostrophe right here. Can you believe it? Look at this. It's got America in pink, and it's got a guy lounging in a beach chair with a cup of coffee. Now, if that's not me, and if that does not represent me in my philosophy of slacking, I don't know what else does. And look at this. Look at how interesting this is. I think this is my favorite cup thus far. This is probably going to be a 10 out of 10. Look, they give you this little stick thing. It could serve as a mixer, but it's also keeping this hole plugged up, the hole at the top. Look how cool that is. It's keeping the hole plugged to keep the heat in, and it has a little steaming cup of coffee on it. Hold on a second, and I will zoom that for you so you can see that. I don't know if it'll do it. It won't do it clearly. But that's pretty cool. So, yes, this is my favorite cup thus far because of that. It's got America, got the guy in the lounge chair. What more can you ask for? I didn't even expect a cool cup like this. And it says, caution, this beverage is extremely hot. Do not microwave. 2021 DDIP holder LLC. So this is a brand new cup from this year. And we're in the deep summer of this year, as I like to call it. And it is very hot coffee. And it tastes like black coffee tastes. This one is a little darker, I would say today. A little darker than most, but it tastes good. It's not too strong. It's very hot. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take the lid off. And can you guess what I'm going to do next? I bought donuts. Look at this, how beautiful that is. They really know how to manipulate you subliminally with colors, and they really know what the eye is attracted to. Because did somebody say free? Earning rewards with the Dunkin app. I got a classic glazed donut. We're going to dip it into the coffee. And one of the tricks that I learned is that you take a bite first, so that when you dip it, it creates, or you bite it and it creates this opening in the donut. So then the donut is allowed to sponge up the coffee. If you dip it without biting it first, it has that protective glaze over it, so the coffee just kind of rolls right off of it. But if you dip it this way, see that? It sponges it up. Mmm. 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 One more. Isn't this perfection? Isn't this heaven? Mmm. This is paradise. And it's also Americana. A coffee shop. A glazed donut. A Saturday morning. You know, you've worked all week as hard as you can at your 9 to 5. The whistle blew. It was time to go home Friday night. Hopefully you went out and expressed yourself the way that you know how, which is to drink or to party or to kill someone, go out and, you know, hit the I-5 and just murder, you know, and string bodies along the I-5. Whatever it is that you're into. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't ever want anyone to do that, even though it would make a good podcast topic. I'm just saying, it's just throwing the idea out there. Don't do it, though. Don't kill anyone. We live in a beautiful place, man. California is amazing. America is awesome. I love the world. The world is awesome, too. Okay, even after having watched the news this morning, the world is awesome. Trust me. It's the news that's fucked up. Stop watching the news and start watching me eat this donut. I also bought a chocolate one, a double chocolate donut. But you're going to have to pay extra to see that one. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And by the way, this Dunkin one was requested. There was a question asked to me in the comments by one of my viewers. So that's the reason I did this. I mean, of course, the main reason that got me out of the house was that I ran out of coffee filters. But also, I was going to do this anyway once I read that comment. So thank you for the comment. Thank you for the question/request. And you're going to see more from me. It's a special viewer. I will not name the name due to privacy reasons, unless this person wants me to name their name, and then I will. Put it in the comments if you would like to be known who you are, so that everybody can see you, and so that you and I can rise in glory into under the artificial lights of Hollywood, onto the marquee. Marquois on the marquee. Thanks for watching. Once again, bye.